So I'm talking absolutely from an industrial perspective. Okay. When I go for recruitment, what are the things that I see? I see that whether the person has got extensive in-depth training. So now you need to understand that the competition is very high. So suppose if you're going for government service examinations, there are already lakhs of people in the queue. Where do you stand? Similarly, here as well, there are multiple people. Where do you stand? So your knowledge should be on the top, if not top, but at least quite on the higher side. So your learning should never be theoretical study. During our college exams, your semester exams, I know how we pass the exam, right? We just study one night and next day we go and we just vomit all the things. That is not how industry works. Industry needs practical concepts more than theoretical study. So everything that you learn, you have to understand practically how it is done. And if you know the practicals, you are selected. If you can explain that, you are selected. So how you will gain that? By working on industrial projects. There are not many places in the means in the world of institutes who's giving you industrial projects. They're just telling that you will work on project, and then the project that they give is like mini projects. You cannot work on mini projects. You actually need an industrial exposure for that. So we'll tell you how you can do that. Another thing. Next, so we have learned. Suppose we have learned everything. We have worked on projects. Our profile is built. Next, what? You need to be a good salesman. You will have to go and sell yourself. You will have to sell your profile. You need to sell your work. During the time of interview, what they do, they won't ask you that, solve this, solve that. Definitely, they will ask you that. But you will have to explain through your words, through your communication, through your interpersonal skills. So personality development and grooming is very important. Because if you are not able to express what is going in your mind, then it becomes very difficult to communicate. And if you're not able to communicate, I'm not able to understand. If I, being an Indian, is not able to understand you, think about my clients. They don't know about anything about India. They are from US, UK, Canada, Australia, Japan. They can't even speak proper English. They need to understand you. So that is also very important. So then a series of mock interviews are required to be done. Now, suppose, for example, I'm able to communicate, but am I able to perform? So mock interviews are very important. And with mock interviews comes extensive feedback. You need to give a good feedback. The recruiter should give you a feedback that your good points are this, your areas of improvements are this. So these are the things that you need to highlight. Aronima thought, let's scratch everything. Just kidding. So a training under a mentorship is very, very, very important, okay? Who can provide you assistance during this interview process. Because interview process is not a very easy journey. So this journey is not easy. If you remember the first slide, it's like mountain, it's a mammoth. How to climb that? That is only possible when you work under a guidance, when you work under a mentorship, okay? And if you follow these steps, I can even give you in writing that you will get a job. But if you're not following these steps, you are step jumping, which is a disaster. You won't land into any job.